So, have you ever thought, can I train a monkey to actually make an old fashioned for me? Well, I have been thinking that. So, we're about to find out. Let's go. Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways. I'm Doc Martinez, and today I have a special guest. I have my monkey. Come on in. So he just showed up to my house, and I said, hey, you know what? Let's make a video together. And he was like, okay. So, have you ever made an old fashioned before?
Never made an old fashioned before.
Have you watched enough of my videos to know what an old fashioned is made out of?
I think I have.
Okay. So what do you think are the components of an old fashioned?
Of course, your drink, your bourbon, bitters.
Okay.
Some sort of sweetener. So
yeah.
It's either simple syrup or sugar.
So good.
Some ice and that's it.
Yeah. So there we go. We got the bases down, right? We got the bases down. But to make this fun, what we're doing is I'm not leading them in any direction. I'm not telling him how many bitters. I'm not telling him how much sugar. I'm not telling him which whiskey. I'm actually going to leave him here by himself to make an old fashioned and then call me back in and we'll see how he does. So are you ready? Are you ready for this challenge?
I'm ready.
All right.
I don't know if your pockets are, but I am.
All right. Let's go.
All right, guys. He's gone. So how are we going to destroy his pockets? Let's see. What looks expensive? I know that's expensive. I'm not going to be that mean. I'll stay away from it. So let's see. What should we do? I see something that catches my eye. Oh, he's gonna hate me for that. So instead of doing 15, Russell's 13. Let's see if this works. Alrighty. So I've never made an old fashioned, so I don't know the steps. I don't know what goes first, what goes last. So bear with me. I know I need bitters, but I don't even know what goes well with it. So what bitters do I pick? Do something a little on the nuttier side. I think this will be fine. And another thing he didn't tell me is how much of the simple syrup to use. So let's find out. Let's see how well or how extremely sweet this is going to be. Okay, that looks like it's a little too much. So it looks like I already started wrong. I don't think the ice cubes are going to fit in these glasses. Let's go with this one. Looks a little bit bigger. We're going with just a black walnut bitter. Let's see how this comes out. That might be a little too much, but there we go. Let's put this back so he doesn't know what I grabbed. Nice pop. There we go. 2 ounces. And the ice. And let's hope this ice fits. We're gonna go with his favorite one. So I can give him the finger. Now, I'm gonna wait to try it after he does. Let's get him back here. All right, Doc, come back.
All right, so we're back. You guys saw what he made? I have no clue what he made. I'm a little nervous.
You should be.
Because he was supposed to make 2. One for him and one for me. But I said, why didn't you make 2? He said, because I want you to taste it first to see if it's any good.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
You should be.
Smells good, though. I smell some alcohol in there.
Some is right.
I smell quite a lot of bitters in there. I smell bitters, though.
Yeah, I went for dashes and it was more like long squirts.
Yeah. That works, too. Okay. Well, why does it smell so fruity all of a sudden? How many dashes of bitters did you use in this?
I gotta tell you, I just tried to do one, but it was one really long one.
No need to brag, nothing. No need to brag. All right. Guys, if I'm dead, you know why. You know who to look for.
He might go into a diabetic shock.
All right, let's try. How much sugar did you add in there?
Sugar, that's the part I didn't know. So it might be a little too sweet.
Did you use a chocolate bitters?
No.
Wow, there's chocolate. It tastes like chocolate in the background. I haven't figured out what the whiskey is. Did you use whiskey?
I used whiskey. That was actually nice. I stayed away from the expensive stuff. Well, semi-expensive stuff.
It's not bad.
That means it's not good.
Bad. No. I paid for worse. Let's just say that.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what you used in here. I have no clue what
I
you used.
didn't know how to use or what to use of how much of it was your simple syrup.
Yeah, I can taste that. I do taste the simple syrup. That's probably what I'm getting some of the chocolate notes from, or it's bringing out some of whatever whiskey you use, some of those chocolate notes from there. One more sip. I have no idea what whiskey he used in it. None. But you guys will know. You guys saw it, and the description for that whiskey will be below. So hopefully you remember what you picked.
I remember what I picked.
You want to try your concoction?
Not really.
Oh, it makes me more worried. We're going to have diarrhea later?
Probably.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'll join you.
Well, then I'm just going to give you the finger already.
That's not bad.
No. I mean, it's not bad.
It is chocolate forward.
Yeah, I don't know why there's like very chocolatey, isn't it?
That's weird.
Yeah. Okay. So here's a reveal. What did you use?
What do you want first?
No, that's a good idea. Give me the bitters first. Let's see what the bitters is. Let's see what bitters you got.
Alright, this is why it's probably chocolate forward, because it was too much of it. Where was it?
Black walnut bitters. Okay. Black walnut. I can see that. Here, just put it up here. Just put it up here for right now. All right. And we know we use... So how many dashes of that chocolate bitters did you use?
I tried to do two, but I'm telling you, a little too much came out.
Now, demerara, how much of that did you use?
I actually used the bottom ring because I didn't know how much to use.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's probably about right. That's about quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna use your 15.
Oh, I'm so glad you didn't.
You don't have enough.
I don't have enough.
You don't have enough.
And I don't have a backup.
So I'll be nice, and I went with the 13.
Oh, interesting. So you use Russell's 13. So this is my first ever Russell's 13 old fashioned.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know what you could have done to make this one a little bit better. It probably, I think you did good with the walnut, but I think like you needed one more, maybe an orange, or when you taste like that chocolate, maybe the chocolate one would have been good in here.
You want to try how it works?
Yeah, let's get the orange and let's add that in there and see what kind of fruitiness. Oh. You know what?
Is it this one?
Either orange or cherry, but we can do orange just since it's right there. Let's try an orange in there. So good dash in there. That's a lot for such a small drink. And let's just stir that up a little bit more. Oops.
Yep.
Spilling it. That's what you don't do. Oh.
No.
The orange. The orange.
Wait,
watch, taste it though. You can taste the orange in there. I think it was just too much orange for such a little. I should have done a small dash of it. But I liked it better chocolate.
I liked it better before.
I liked it better chocolate.
Yeah.
So hey.
Interesting.
So not to be that. Well, we answered a few questions here. One, can a monkey make you an old fashioned? Well, we proved it. We can. The next question we should ask, can a monkey make you a good old fashioned?
Probably not.
No, it was good. Can a monkey make you a great old fashioned? This time he did it. It was good. Very drinkable. I'm enjoying it. We just need to figure out what we did wrong. There's a balance, a little bit of off balance. I'm curious to watch the video to see how big your dashes really were.
It was surprisingly...
So let's do this. Let's just add a little bit more in here just so we can balance this out because I think it was just too much bitters at the end there. Mm-hmm. And then we can enjoy this and finish this off. Not to be that, I thank you for joining me and making me my first ever Russell's 13 old fashioned. And hey, not a bad drink at all.
You look at it and go with the stag.
Yeah. It's missing a little je ne sais quoi. But we'll figure that out.
More sweetness.
Yeah, something. We're missing something. But hey, guys, thank you for joining me on another journey down my monkey rabbit hole. To our next journey, my friends. Cheers.